Okay guys, so this is the lobby. We'll just go over, look at some photos. Here's my photo from college. Here's a couple of paintings that someone made for Brian. Brian played for the Eagles as well as the Cardinals. Here go old throwback of Brian right there. Here's the patent on our belt squat, of Brian's belt squat device that he invented, which is pretty cool. Here's Brian here in college. Here go a team picture. He's in there somewhere. Oh, there he is right there. Boom. That's when he was on the Cardinals, 1994. A couple other family pictures. There's his wife. She was a star player at Bucknell. Pretty cool. Here's Brian. He was on the all-time football team at Bucknell. Here's a couple historic pieces here. Certification. Another plaque for the belt squat. And this is a cool little saying that Raul Ibanez said about the belt squat and how it helped him. So it's pretty cool. Now we're entering the gym. So here's the gym. Over here we have a half squat rack as well as a yoke bar, 4 trap bars, got some bumper plates. Over here we have our full rack. In the background there, boom, you can see 2 more yoke bars. We have a half rack, have a couple ropes back there. We use those for rope rows and whatnot. And we have bands we use for a wide array of things. Here's a great device here, the reverse hyper, great for hamstring and glute development. Have a pull-up bar. We don't do too many dips because of the shoulder impingement issues, but we have our pull-up bar here. We do leg raises on these, so that's cool. Oh, we also have on the actual squat racks, we have more pull-up stations, so it's pretty cool. So the squat racks double as pull-up stations. And what's cool about these 2 half racks is that they're thick grip, so it really helps with grip strength as well and forearm strength. Let's turn over here to talk about the belt squat device that I was talking about out in the lobby. You saw the patents on them. Brian actually invented this device himself. It's called the Squat Max MD. It's actually the first and only belt squat device that's free weight on the market, so that's pretty cool. As you can see, there's also some bands at the bottom there to add for more tension. So that's pretty cool. There's 4 of them in here. These 3 actually have band tension. Right here, 1, 2, and 3. And the one on the far right here doesn't have any band tension. This was actually one of the first ones developed. And we generally use this one for our younger athletes or people that's just starting out on the belt squat. The bands can be quite aggressive, so sometimes it's better for the athletes to start on one with no bands. Over here we have our flat bench, all right, for barbell bench. We have a wide array of bars. Here's a straight bar, but I'll take you over here. We have this new, we actually just got this, which is pretty cool. This utility bar here. Let me see. It has so many different handles, right? So many different hand placement handles, so that's pretty cool. This is actually great for our baseball guys, putting them in a neutral grip, quarterbacks, all kinds of stuff. So, and then right here we have a fat bar. Again, fat bar is also great for throwing athletes, protect the shoulder a little bit. So that's that. We have an incline bench here for straight bar bench. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of plates. There's a whole bunch of plates that has accumulated in the gym over the years. Then we have some adjustable benches. We have 3 of those. And as you can see, we have more than enough dumbbells. So you got dumbbells up there, dumbbells on the ground, dumbbells over there. So we have plenty of dumbbells here. Over here in the corner, have some little sticks or poles for warming up overhead squats. Now on this wall, which we actually figured out a solution. Now we like to track our athletes and see their progress. So, I mean, if you're not tracking anything, if you're going to a gym that's not tracking anything, then I don't know how they're tracking if you're getting better or not. So we like to have our athletes track their progress up on these posters, but we ran into a problem because now we're starting to get quite a lot of athletes that were running out of space on the wall. So what we did was, bang, we got binders, and in these binders, it's as you can see, A through O and P through Z. They're now tracking their weights. We actually just implemented this system today, which is pretty cool. So that's gonna save us the hassle of finding wall space. As you see, we're starting to get high. People actually have to, what are we gonna have it all the way up to the top of the ceiling? That don't make sense. All right, this is top secret here. Ain't gonna get too close to this, but this is actually our program right here, okay? Let's go in here. This video is starting to get long, but who cares? If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just stop it. But there's a whole nother half of the weight room I want to talk about. So over here we have some landmine stations. Again, we just do landmine movements on this. And on Wednesdays, which is our trap bar deadlift day or deadlift day, this spot also doubles as a nice flat ground for deadlift, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, we have our Jaeger bands set up. All right, Jaeger bands, baseball athletes love this. You can do all kinds of shoulder mobility, shoulder strengthening exercises with those. Have another pull-up bar, old school style. Have some rigged up TRX or suspension trainer straps here. Got a little hole in the wall. This ain't the prettiest place, but pretty don't get results. Work gets results, so we don't really care about pretty here. On these buckets, we have some chains, all right, for pull-ups and these TRX rows here, so pretty cool. Start loading that thing up, make a man or a woman out of the athletes. Over here, we have some little stations. This slide board is actually cool, but we rigged up some of our own little slide board type things that we do our hamstring curls on. All right, so that's what we mainly use this station for, hamstring curls. Oh, as well as like mountain climbers and body saws and all that kind of stuff. Next thing we have over here, oh, this net is actually pretty cool. We like to utilize our space, maximize our space. So this net actually pulls out. It's a batting cage. So on days we're not using the gym, like on weekends, we actually rent these things out. So this place is always hopping. So 5 days, Monday through Friday, and on Saturday, there's always something going on in here. So it's pretty cool. So as you can see in the background, there's 2 more nets in that other room. We'll talk about that pretty soon. They pull out, and it actually can become batting cages, so pretty cool. And over here we have our little Nordic curl pads. All right. If you don't know what Nordic curls is, just look it up. It's basically a hamstring exercise. More pads, all kinds of stuff. Here's a little massage table our baseball guys like to use for shoulder strengthening exercises. We also use it for partner stretching when the athletes are kind of tight. Exercise balls, a little pad for when they're running down the track. We'll talk about the track pretty soon. We got ropes. Here's an old dinosaur. This is actually the first, or one of the first, I'm not sure because I wasn't around then. This is one of the first belt squat devices that Brian developed, so pretty cool. This one right here should actually go into it should actually go into a museum or some kind of glass casing when this belt squat device takes off. So we got a little Vertec type deal there. Let's see. So now we're gonna go into the track area or turf area, if you will. This track is 25 yards long, all right? It's great for us because most of the athletes we deal with are field or court sport athletes, so they really rely on acceleration in their sports. So 25 yards is plenty to train these athletes. We also have a track outside that's about 65, 70 yards, so it's pretty cool. It's dark out right now, and I believe it's snowing, so we won't go out there, but let's take my word for it. We have a track outside. And also over here, this big turf area we use for change of direction stuff. So we can do a lot of stuff in this area. Again, this is the cages that pull out for when we rent it out. Let's see. Oh, more rigged up TRX. This one is actually with belt squat belts. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Again, like I said, this ain't the prettiest gym, but we get working. Next thing, we have some med balls over here. This is a little med ball wall. Again, we rigged up. We use it for rotations and all kinds of things. So I think that's about it. Oh, we have our sleds. Sleds right here we use when we really want to load up the athletes. And then we also have plates that we use for plate pushes. And I guess we should talk about the plow boxes. We also have plow boxes used to jump on. All right, so that's pretty cool, guys. So that's the gym. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Inside OA. It's a pretty long video, so sorry if you don't like long videos. I just wanted to make sure you saw the entire gym. Thanks for watching, and be sure to look out for the next episode. Peace.